Hello, good night, everyone. Good night, everybody. Everybody good? How you all doing? Um, just a minute late. Yeah, just a minute, yeah. Everybody's in good shape. How things in Jamdown? Last time I checked, Jamdown was in good shape. So, good night, my darling. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, Melody. Good night, um, Sharon. Good night, Prissy. Good night, Maxine. How you doing, darling? Elaine, how you doing? Okay, how you doing? Good to see you all. Good to see you all. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I don't know what is wrong. I mean, it look kind of dark to me. Does it look kind of dark to you? Tell me. That maybe something I did. Is it all right? Is the lighting good? Answer me, man. Somebody tell me if the lighting is good, because it look kind of darkish to me. I don't know. Is it me or is it you? A bit? Yeah, I think so too. I don't know what happened. What do you think? Yeah, let me see what happened here. I don't know. The brightness and everything is on. I don't know. Yeah, it look a little darkish to me. I don't know, but maybe at some point it will be fixed. It will fix itself. It's a bit dark. True, it is. I mean, I know what I'm doing. I see it. I do. I'm wondering, why am I this dark? I mean, I know I get a tan, but the place is a little bit dark, and I can understand it why. All lights that usually on are on. I'm wondering if this light is causing it to show a little bit of dark. Let me try. And see, maybe is this? Is it this? Are we better? Yes, we are better. It is better. All right, whoever is calling me, I don't know who the number is, but don't do that. Not at this point. But welcome all. Welcome all. Welcome to all of you. Now, the first thing I want to say to you, on the screen, I hope, because I can't see it, but I hope you can. On the screen, there is a Zelle thing, asking you to, be nice to me with the Zelle contribute. Now, it's not for me personally, because if it was for me, I wouldn't do it. But I want to do it because there's these two young fellows. One living in Kingston here, suffers from ADHD. Live with family members who don't really treat him that well. Plus him having moments because of the ADHD. And I've been trying to help him. He goes to the special school, as well as, clothing and stuff like that. So he need the help, which is why I'm using my niece's Zelle to beg you guys, to ask you guys to contribute so I can continue to help him. So him is just one of two. The other one is a young fellow down in Westmoreland. Now him called me, got my number, him called me, and him said that he heard the live and he saw the live, and I was running the word about Petersfield School, and he wanted me to know that he was one of them at the school, and he was very honest that he never got destroyed by Melissa. He lost absolutely nothing from Melissa, but he went to the school, and let me just get to this person, stop calling me, and he went to the school, and when he saw my live about for them to come out of the school, he decided to call me. Well, he texted me and I called him. What he said to me is that he never lived nowhere before Melissa. Truly. And he took the opportunity to go into the school because he think he might get something, so he can kind of bitch up something. And so I was trying to put him on now to some of the systems that might help him, even though he never get destroyed, but he's homeless. And once he told me that he has no ID at all, no form of ID, and I asked the one simple question, how can you live here and don't have an ID? And then he said it without actually meaning to say it, but he said he wasn't here. So I made my own assumptions from that. I'm sure you are going to too, as well. Make your own assumptions that he wasn't here, but he was recently probably sent back here, and so I'm in a bad state. And I got some help from him a little bit. He have some family, or some not family, so they are people, but him call them in family. And the gentleman said he can put up a little house on it. So we start something, helping him. So there's him and there's that little fellow. So I am asking you, all of you abroad, to be kind and help. Those of you not abroad but in the fair island of Jamaica, you can help too. I don't know how, but I don't know. But you can help if you want to. You can get in touch with me and we can work out how you can help these two fellows. It's not going to be forever, because I don't like this whole setup of asking people for money. I really don't like it. But I realized that I was told that I better do it because it costs too much to help these two fellows. And this particular one, in not under the government, not because he have no farm of anything. And the first order of business is to get him a birth certificate. And I'm going to try. Well, the process is already moving to get him that. So that is why there is a Zelle on your screen. And if you are so inclined and you feel like you want to be kind, then please do contribute and help these little fellows. And we would truly, truly appreciate that kind of help from all of you. And with that, let me just put that at rest now. I need to set this up so that account goes up. I don't know. What should we talk about tonight? Anybody have any ideas? Anybody at all have any ideas? Tell me, what do you think we should talk about tonight? Because, I mean, big up yourself to my brother. Big up yourself, all of you. But, yeah, what should we talk about? Can somebody tell me if there's anything, any topic? Is there anything going on in Jamaica I don't want to talk about? Anything at all? And remember that most things that we want to talk about are, you want to talk about Daffy Donald? Oh, please, do not call President Trump Daffy. Don't do that. His name is Donald J. Trump. Donald John Trump. Oh, you want to talk about Jolene? Who's Jolene? Jolene? I mean, I don't know. Fun and joke aside, we want to talk about, somebody tag the prosecutor for me. What's her name? Miss Claudette. The dress code for Parliament, yeah, that's something. Let's make a note about that. The dress code for Parliament. Yeah, Parliament dress code. Is that dress code thing some kind of shade and all showing that Angela Brownberg, who does not know what a business suit is? Want to see me in my red? That's because it's Valentine's Day is coming up, and I don't own anything with this one red shirt they have. This. And for as long as it shall suffice and last, this is what I'll be putting on Valentine's Day or close to it. If I need to put it on. But because I'm coming on and I know you guys will celebrate Saturday, me not a Valentine, but all of you going to celebrate Valentine's Day. And I thought I'd put it on. And Damian Crawford never leave the PC. We're going to talk a little bit about that. So let me make a note of that. The dress code in Parliament, no one talk about. And Damian Crawford and the PAC. That is a nasty one. That's another Machiavellian move. Yeah, that's a Machiavellian thing. But let us start tonight with the obvious thing that we should start with. And when I had posted on my Facebook page that I am prepared to wait. I am inclined to wait and see what Chief Justice Sykes does. And I said that with all good intentions, that he does understand what is at stake. I said that, hoping that he does. And I said that hoping that he has a fair and clean. I think it was reconnected a while ago. I don't know if Chief Justice Sykes have a PR team or a PR person or somebody that point out to him about how the public feel about things and would guide him in that. But when I heard about this manslaughter thing, I can tell you my heart sank some places I don't know. I mean, I was in pain. I mean, actual physical pain hit me all over me. I mean, I just don't know what to do. And it's like the children of Israel moving towards going Israel, and them know that fear are coming, so them look behind them and they're moving forward. So that's how that was came at me. I look forward to something, I look forward to thing, but that came up. And then bam, you look in front of you, see the big Red Sea. And here you are, don't know what you're doing. Because just as he said that, just as they did that with the manslaughter thing, bam, the statement from the DPP, which in itself is extraordinary, that the DPP made a ruling and then felt they had to explain the ruling to the general public. Mind you, it's a good thing. It would have made more sense, however, if there was certain news media inside that court, because what they are holding is a secret court, and anything in secret can't be good for the public. And one of the things that they are not doing is sharing information that we can get it in real time, instead of having the media and us talking about things and putting two things together to get three. But it is amazing that they put out that statement. Absolutely amazing. Incredible, actually, that they would put out that statement. And then, having put out the statement, would have eagle-eyed suits like Michelle and them, and going through it line by line and word for word and trying to figure out. At first glance, when I got it, just reading fast through it, not pausing it, just going through fast to get a general sense of it. At first glance, I said to myself, but the DPP really don't know what she did when she put this out. I mean, I don't think she have a clear understanding of what she just did by putting this out. And then the next day, while you do things like while I having a cup of tea, you go through it line by line and you highlight lines, and I get the whole gist of the thing. And I'm sure you have heard a number of people, lawyers, legal minds, other YouTubers, talk about what jumped out at them at the time when they read it. Now I'd like to share some things with you before we really get into the deeper the statement. Melissa Silvera, immediately after her mother died, made it clear to her husband that she wanted out of the marriage. The only reason why that marriage lasted up until then was because of her mother. That's the only reason why it lasted up until then. All because of her mother. But the moment her mother died, she wanted out. She wanted a divorce. She wanted him gone. Him, on the other hand, Jolan Silvera, had no intention of divorcing her, because divorcing her meant he would end up with absolutely nothing. He was broke, unemployed, unemployable, itching on to various people. You might see him in pictures out for a drink with a whole crowd of people. He never can pay for a drink yet. Yeah, up and down doing things. He never even own a car. So he never own a car, he never have a job. Nothing was happening for him. He was down, down, down. And from the minute that Leslie died, Melissa's mother. The whole thing starts spinning mind because him is a criminal mind. And we see it clearly now that him is a criminal mind. Okay, people, let's stop it now. Like the live, share the live, call other people, tag Miss Claudia, tag Justice Sykes, because of what we're talking. We're talking to, and we want to talk to the Auditor General too. Tag Angela Brownberg, who's going to explain to her what exactly is a business suit, not the dollar things that she buy. So we want to explain. So tag the whole of them. But share the live, give it a big thumbs up. And remember the Zelle thing, contribute, please, to help these two little youths. So now, he was just there, out there, doing nothing, have nothing to contribute to his family. Absolutely nothing. And Melissa down in her skin said she want a divorce. He was not about to give her that divorce. So Melissa found ways and means to sideline him. And some of these things really should not be said, but they have to be said in light of all of this now. So Justice Sykes can understand how this Miss Claudette can understand what a grave misunderstanding they have about this man, this psychotic murderer. Him start plan it from then and put it into motion. He thought it through about involving all the people that he involved in it, everybody that he recruited, and they were recruited unwittingly, because some of them, even his family now, that pay, that those who are paying lawyers now, they could have helped him, find a job, do something, but no. The kind of people them that don't help you when you're alive and you need some help, but you're dead and everybody come down from America because them find money to come down from America and Canada, come bury you and go with all kind of things. But when you get a call and I said to them, say you need to fill one prescription and you want to go to a doctor, you not eat well and all that, nobody can help you. That kind of thing. And Melissa keep telling him. He wanted the land. Melissa inherited land from her mother. Lands. And he wanted Melissa to sign over a particular piece of land for him. He wanted to go into some kind of development with some people. And she refused. She said she want a divorce. She want out. She want him out her house because of the fee him house. Him not contribute to nothing there. Him not pay no bill there. Him not bring in nothing. Him was a leech, a parasite on Melissa. And she wanted him out. It reached a stage, and it gave me no great pleasure to say it. It gave me no pleasure at all to say this. But it reached a stage where Melissa started preparing meals at home just to not feed him. So she would take her children out, and then out and she eat, and them eat, and then she bring them in. So it prevented her from buying things that him could get to eat. So she could just keep the things just to her children and to she. So it reached that stage at some point. And then, meanwhile, Melissa doing all of that, him a plan and a plot. And he carried it through. And he killed Melissa. I am going to tell you tonight all the things that the prosecutor, Miss Claudette, should have done and has created a suspicion that there is more to this than meets the eye. There are always people saying, boy, Silvera is large, so it will go a certain way. There are people who say that, why the people who are paying him legal fee, they would push him to do this manslaughter thing because for them it means that they would not have to testify. They would not have to go to court just in case the prosecution wants to call them. So it works for all of them. So there's that one thing. There's a large thing, and then there's a thing of all the people that he incorporated into his murderous plan. All the people that he incorporated, starting with the leader of the PNP, Mark Golden. Starting with him. His mother, his sister, his brother-in-law, Richard Parchment, little bit of blood, and all the people who went up there, him basically incorporate them into that murderous scheme, implicate them into that murderous scheme. So who paying Champagne? Who would have been there? I mean, Champagne is a sleazy little liar. I don't mean that really about him, but him know the ins and outs of the system, and him have a whole heap of friends, and him can twist arms and bend rules and go all kind of things and get away with it because he's well known in the system. And him not doing nothing wrong, him doing whatever he can to get his client the best deal possible. But who benefits from that the most? Who was pushing? Because the way it happened, the way it happened smells like, I mean, it just smelled bad. That there were a lot of fingers and hands in there pushing for him to go do this plea and telling him, convincing him that should he do this, he won't spend that much time in prison. I will get to that as well. So whoever it is that was manipulating that, it is to save themselves. And that is what he did. So the first thing regarding that statement now is this. When he was charged with murder, by Paula Llewellyn. He said he did not do it. Now him come and him plead manslaughter and say, all right, me do it, but me do it because me do it, him do it, yeah, that. At which time was he lying? Was it then? Or is it now? Which time? So he lied. Both times. Because we don't know which is the truth. He shot Melissa 3 times. Keep reconnecting. I hope you're not missing out on anything. He shot her 3 times. So let's look at his statement. The most important thing in that statement, there are a lot of important things. But one of the most important thing about that statement is the thing where he said that Melissa cussing him, accusing him of killing them baby, which he did. The world knew in England know that him killed, school children in England know that him killed the baby. And Melissa constantly at him about it because he did. I mean, the baby was, oh, I'm killing the baby, he must say, no, feeding baby. And there are some rumors abound that part of Melissa's strategy to get rid of him out of her house and out of her life was to go out with other men. There are rumors abound about that. That was part of her strategy in terms of getting rid of him. Because nobody shouldn't say she shall leave. It's for her house. Her mother they left it. It's for her yard. It's for her house. It's for her property. All where mother they left it. So she not leave it give. Him want to stay in the marriage because he has nowhere else to go. All right. So he said in the statement that she was quarreling with him. She accused him. She accused him about the baby. She doing all kinds. She tell him about his mother. She this, she that. She did it. She did. And then in that same statement, the children contradicted him. The children's, that same statement that the children say their parents were arguing. Him and she accused them one another. Them a use curse words. So him a tell her for suck her mama, she a tell him for suck him mama, she a tell him about him ras, him a tell her about her ras. Them a cuss together. So him say she a cuss him. In the statement, this very said statement. And then the picture them say the two of them a cuss. Madam Prosecutor, calling to you. So that's the first thing. The second thing is the part that really get me. And I mean, Matlock is not a real life thing. It's just a show. Conjecture. Supposition. Fairy tale world. Hollywood magic. So is Perry Mason. So is was Colombo. So is Law and Order. All of them. Although most of those cases relate to real life happenings. He said he panicked because she cussed him. Not him a cuss her, she a cuss him, you know. Him a cuss, she a cuss him. And the people them say two of them a cuss him one another. So there is a contradiction right away. That's one, Miss Claudette. One, Miss Claudette. Then in panic, after him shot her 3 times. 3 times in a particular place designed to have maximum effect. She can't survive that based on the bullet and all that he's doing. We'll watch TV. A man have a gun in there, man. Somebody mess with him. If you stand up, and him stand up, and him have the gun and him panic, bam, 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 shot fire all over the place. 2 shots in your chest, 1 in your head, 1 in your hand, 1 in the wall. That's panic. That is panic. Madam DPP. That's what panic looks like. When cuss word reach and thing hotter, you panic. Bam, bam, bam. But his panic was not only panic to shoot her, but his panic was primarily, according to the statement, leaving her to die. Madam DPP, he shot her 3 times in Harvard JJ. No matter what you say, it's in Harvard JJ. 3 times, deliberate, pointed, chosen by his research. And after he shot her 3 times, the panic, normally, once somebody fire a shot, it's human behavior, it's normal thing. Once you fire 1, 2, 3 shot, the panic now be, what me do? What me do? You try to do something, you ball out, you hold her, you say not dead, please not dead, Ray. You start ball, you call some people, you roll to the house, you make noise. No, in panic. That's the first, that's the second thing. That's the second part of the panic. If it was just a reaction, a provocation to you firing the gun, provocation, and we're going to talk a lot about provocation and provoke, because this is a dirty precedent that is being set by this prosecution and this court. A precedent that is going to destroy this country judicial system if we don't watch what they do. So in panic. So him say, and in his panic, he got dressed, left his house and drove to his woman yard and slept there and calculate in his wicked and evil mind that come tomorrow morning, the kids, his kids, are going to wake up and I'm going to go into the mother room and I'm going to find her dead. That is panic. Theme, twisted, dirty mind, wicked, dreadful mind about panic. You shut her, you never start ball out because you panic. Panic now. If you don't shoot her, you panic. Ball out, call ambulance, call somebody, call police, come carry my wife to hospital, me shoot her, me never mean to do it. Please, somebody come help me. No! That is panic. Lot of person what me do? Panic. Wake up the people to them. Run the road, go call the neighbor. Go over this, go call me, sir. No. Feeling panic was a stiff, organized, deliberate kind of panic. Where him get dressed, went into his car, drove to him woman's house, and I have no doubt slept fitfully. Maybe even had some sex. I don't know. Them man the mind sick. And waited patiently for his children to find their mother in her bedroom dead. patiently. Miss Claudette, where are you? Because you not think. And we're going to help you. Because of help God, Miss Claudette. You have no idea what we're happening in this country. Because of this mistake that you make. If Justice Sykes don't plan on fixing it. So him panic. And him run go on the road. Go and sleep with him woman. When the children them did call him, he calmly and collectively went up to the house and calmly and collectively, Ray, blah, blah, calmly and collectively call his mother, his sister, everybody who for come clean up, take out mattress, paint over house, arrange for tiling. I mean, that is panic. If we are to believe him and his panic, anybody know them kind of panic, they need to tell me about it, come in and know. Because panic can be also passive. You don't have to be hyperactive panic. It can be that, you lost your mind and you're moving around. But this is orchestrated demonic behavior by a murderer. In panic. Call everybody. In panic. And as the day rolls on, all of them up there, and we don't know. Sir Leslie picked the dead. We don't know. Until he made the call. And I'm wondering, all of them up there, from in the morning, and nobody said anything. Nobody got in touch with somebody and said, no, Sir Melissa dead. All of them, his mother, his sister, his mother-in-law, his brother-in-law, little bit of blood, Dawes, Richie Parchment, everybody up there. And nobody, the police, and nobody reported or sent out something to say Melissa died. No! In his panic, his orchestrated panic, him wait and call him leader. Who must be having a fit? And tell him leader, say, Melissa dead in a boss. She now sleep, she dead. And the leader, being the political dunce that he is, being just a British tourist pretending to be a native, went on Twitter and told us all that Melissa died peacefully in her sleep because Silvera panic. Madam DPP, the man panic and did all of that. Now, there's just one question I have to ask Madam DPP. Because in that very statement you said that this statement that he has are the only evidence that you have of what happened at that time. You know what happened before, you know what happened after, you just don't know what happened that particular time, and this is what he provide you with. This is what happened. Me panic, me shoot her, me panic. And you have the gall to put that out to us, assuming that we are idiots and we don't know, we don't have a basic school. I mean, we don't have a last school. Because you put out a statement with one simple contradiction, and you don't see that one contradiction as the basis for you to question him on his statement. You know no evidence because you don't build a case. Evidence is about building a case. Him give you statement. Did you question him on that statement? Did you go through line by line what he said? When I was home at 1. I was home at 2, yeah? Did you question him? What time did you say you come home again? About 1. Then 3, but about 2 hours after you asked him. So what time did you come home again? I kept minutes to 2, tripping him up. Because you knew him a lie. We didn't learn nothing. What did we do in this country? We took people that go to law school, run a little law practice, and them have some experience in running a local law practice, and we make them DPP. We put them in charge of our judiciary system. We put them in charge of our justice system that is supposed to be fair and balanced, that is supposed to be probing. There's no probity here. You take him statement with one major contradiction. Him say she a war with him. The people said them a war with them. Who you gonna believe? So Mr. Silvera, you say here that she was quarreling with you and she was cussing you and all of that, and you were just there and you just get upset and shoot her. But here it is, your children say that you that cuss her and she that cuss you. You say ras, she say ras. You tell her go suck her mom, she tell her go suck her mom. Madam DPP, you don't question him. Because that is how prosecution builds case. Not only by what the police say, not only by what the ballistic evidence is. Listen man, I read enough to understand that when you start a case like this, you start with bone, bare bone. And the first thing you have to do to put meat on that bone is get the statement from him. Detailed statement. Write down everything. Study him face. Study him body language. Watch when him itch. Look how tricky him eye is. We don't have no training in that. What we do is leading our country that them kind of thing, and we don't have train them things there. So you take him statement and you say, boy, evidence and a female argument that we have to take him plea because in the day we never did it. What the hell? Did you not ask him nothing on the statement? What time did you call? What time did you get back? What time did you leave? Can I tell you that the statement? Why the children them say 2 hours quarrel and you say she a quarrel with you? She blame you for killing the baby, did you? Did you actually kill the baby? Can't throw that into. Now I've nothing to do with the case, we can't throw that in. Because you have tried building a case. You have tried building a case. How can you be having any evidence if you're not learning to build a case? You're not building a case. You simply make him make a statement and you say that statement is all right with you. In the day you weren't there, and that is what you put out to the public. That's what you put in the public. This is a statement. She cuss me, say me kill the baby. She tell me about my mother, and me just lose my temper and panic. And in the same statement, Madam DPP, that you put out, his own children, his and Melissa's children, said, two of them that quarrel. Mommy that cuss him a cuss back mommy. Mommy raise her voice, him raise him voice, them doing curse words, all of them doing, 2 of them doing curse words. And that's the statement you put out to the country. In the hope that nobody will figure that out. And in panic. And you not asking the question. You not building a case. You just want a statement. I don't know. Because the next thing that come into my mind and many other people is that some deal was made. Who come talk to you, Madam DPP, and tell me that you must do this? Because Champagne know the system very well. He manipulates the system all the time. But you can't blame him. But who would tell you, do this? But I have another question, which might not seem like an important question. But because of this devious criminal mind, man, and the people them who want to save themselves the task of going in front of a jury and talk about what them know. Leave us no choice. So here's another simple question. He was charged for murder by Paula Llewellyn. Paula Llewellyn charged him for murder. So Madam Claudette, when this whole manslaughter thing came up, did you think to yourself and say, I wonder why Paula, maybe everything that's in the file, maybe she didn't write everything down, but you could say, I wonder why Paula never give manslaughter and thing. Because he never give a statement, he said never do it. He said never do it. So him never give a statement. Him just say him never do it. And Paula charge him for murder. But you must wonder, why would Paula charge him for murder? So, in the grand scheme of things, just being the new DPP and Paula being the former DPP, I don't think there's anything unethical for you to take up the phone and say, Paula, I wonder if I could talk to you about the Silvera thing. Can you spare me 10 minutes? And make Paula explain some things to you. How she feel about it, what conclusion she draw from whatever it is that she have when she charge him for murder. Did you make this decision on your own, Miss DPP? Did some people tell you, say, you must take this decision? Because it would have been his lawyer who suggested. But some people must have told you that you must accept it. And you accept this statement and that bun me, you know. Miss Claudette, you have tenure, you know, as a DPP, you know. But I don't know if you're going to survive this if Justice Sykes not come true. If Justice Sykes not come true, I don't know how you and him survive this, you know. I don't know. I'm going to tell you the part why I say I don't know if you're not going to survive this. Your case is now saying he was provoked. She provoked him and him shoot her 3 times in one place deliberately, precisely because she provoked him. Do you know what you're doing, Miss Claudette? This man chop up him woman in our room down at Clarendon. The little boy run out in the night, a ball for bloody murder, get him neighbor them. Can walk after the man, chop her up and leave her, and go to see mother dead. Him not for run, him for come. And if come tell him to say, she provoke him. Because you, Madam DPP, and the rest of you, making it know that a man have a right to kill a woman if she provoke him. What if you don't know what to do? Man already there would have kill woman. Every damn day get up man a kill woman. Now you give them, you set a precedent where them can come in court. You have to chop her up, yes? Chop her up because she provoke me. She provoke man. She provoke him. And that gives him the right to kill her. What if you know? Mr. When I see the statement, I text back the person who sent me the first statement. I said to them, does the DPP know what she does do? She provoke him. And because she provoke him, he have a right to kill her. And so you're not charging him for murder. You give manslaughter. And somebody tell him that him now will serve the word for time for that. She provoke him. She provoked him. I want you to think about it, Miss Claudette. I want you to think about those words. He was provoked. You know, highlight that I meant that be the highlight of the damn statement, you know. All kind of man across this country now, you know. Chop her up, shoot her. Then go over tell him so she was provoking you. Just like that. Just like that, you created a precedent in this country. Just like that. Without thinking. Because in this judicial system in Jamaica, it's case by case by case. Nothing else. The public good is of no concern to you. The women of this country who have endured suffering at the hands of some men. It's mean nothing to you. You know, women exist in this country like Melissa. Some who get beaten day and night but can't leave because they have nowhere to go. Now they hear about this provocation thing, they might just kill her. But she provoke me. Okay, Mr. Champagne, if you recommend me or represent me or some other lawyer who can say, Your Honor, he was provoked. He was provoked. Provoking a man now means that you're going to dead. That's what you not tell the women of this country. Melissa provoke him, accuse him of killing the baby. She's been accusing him since the baby dead. Every day. And it all tumbled down on her when her mother died. And she saw a way out. So every day she gave her, you kill me pitney. Me no want you. Me want a divorce. Come out of my house every day. You never have nowhere to go. So you see, Miss Claudette, those are things that you needed to know too. Mr. Silvera, where do you work? When was the last time you have a job? Kevin tells him probably not work. I'm going to tell him I work with Mark Golden. Where did you work? You look after your family. Who paid the school fee for the picnic? What's wrong with you? A bill or not bill a case you need to ask questions. You're going to talk about man, give your statement that you never did that him did it. And she provoked him. The precedent that you're setting, the message that you're sending to the women of this country is that don't provoke the man them. Because I'm going to kill you. And I'm going to get to it because you provoke them. I don't know what to really I know. Provocation is now a basis for murder. So a woman can't get up and say to her husband, say, look from me tell you, say, who want you garbage but look from me tell you, say, the roof a leak. How you get the man then to fix it? So no man can't get up and say that to her man and her husband anymore. Me can't want service, you know, Johnny. Me can't bother. Look for me tell us in the tile in my kitchen and lift up. Provocation. Reason for killing women now. For being provoked. It used to be just a nenge one of my years. And we make a joke. Now it's not a joke. Now it's a matter of life and death. And you, Miss Claudette, have made it okay by saying, we're giving him that. Because him say, she provoked him. She provoked him. She shouldn't have provoked him. Why did she provoke him? If she never provoked him, he wouldn't kill her, he wouldn't panic. She shouldn't provoke him. She provoked him. That's the message. That's the message. Him is not the only scoundrel about, you know, especially in that People's National Party. You could always twin that with what's happening between Julian Chang and that dirty, nasty sexual predator named Dwayne Vaz. What will happen? Whenever you know setting this thing up in a particular way. Huh? Suppose Dwayne Vaz decides he want to go lick off Julian's head because she provoke him. She tell lie upon him. Provocation. You don't need to watch what you do, you know. You don't need to watch what you do. How on God's green earth can you take his statement and do poke holes in his statement? How on God's green earth can you take that statement and don't ask him the question and stupid enough to put the damn statement out? How? How, Miss Claudette? Explain to me, Miss Claudette, because you explain to me like I'm a 5-year-old. I'm a 5-year-old. Explain it to me. Because people keep telling him that he can get between 3 to 15 years. Not go so. Not go so. Judge Sykes can give him 20 to life. 25 to life. He can get that. But with this statement and the way they have coined this, them obviously make him believe that this is better for you. And maybe it is. So what now? It's in the hands of Mr. Sykes, Pastor Sykes, Justice Sykes. It's in his hands as to whether I'm going to say provocation is a good reason to murder your wife, or I'm going to say murder is murder. You're a cold-blooded killer. You never panic. You organize and orchestrate. You were deliberate. You were precise. You were cold. Man with panic after fire shot and shoot him wife would have started panic. Lord, murder, boy, somebody come help me. That wasn't panic. No, he went about in business. He got dressed. Put on him clothes. Went into the car with whoever car it was, or maybe it was a rental or something, kind of car. He never have a bicycle. You don't know nothing about him life, Miss Claudette. That would help you build a case as to what do you need in a murder charge? Huh? What do you need in a murder charge, Miss Claudette? Huh? Opportunity and motive. That's all. You have to create the motive from what him tell you. You have to create the motive from your investigations, and your investigations include him life. When was the last time he employed? We have work. What did he bring to the marriage? Did she want a divorce? Did she ask for a divorce? The house is whose? Whose name the house is in? That is how you build a case. You get that bare bone and you start put meat on it. From the statement that you give and from your own investigation, from your own quest, just questioning alone would have produced a gold mine if you had those questions properly. Good morning, Mr. Silvera. Can you tell me what your full name is? Yeah. How old are you? When's the date of birth? Yeah. Yeah. And your name is John Silvera. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Where do you live? Do you own the house that you live in? Your wife's house, yeah. And you live there, yeah. Is your name on the title? No. Okay. Where do you work? Well, not working. Not work, yeah. Okay. How do you support your family? How do you support the family? She. Do you have any property, Mr. Silvera? Yeah, you look for motive. You already established opportunity, but you look for motive. And you did not ask him any questions to find that motive. You don't know nothing. Not a thing. Miss Claudette, man. Jesus. You don't know nothing. You put out that statement to explain that the man said, she provoked him, said kill her. And we must take it. We must take it. That should provoke him. He have a right to kill her because she provoked him. And you're telling the little dirty man them out there will love beat up woman and kill a man. They want to chop up the woman in Clarendon. I would not be surprised if him come up with that argument. So she provoke him. What am I do? What am I do them time they give him community service? Him say she a cuss him. She a provoke him. And him a take it till him couldn't take it no more. Him shoot her 3 times in one place. Definite, deliberate, precise. Him said that. Then those beautiful, wonderful, motherless children said, to what am I cuss? I cuss. She a cuss back. She a cuss. Him a answer back. And you, Madam DPP, never see that contradiction? Tell us, please. I would love to finish this live when I'm done and hear that you did questioning. And you have your case together. But you say no case, no evidence. A district, a DPP. Oh, there's a district attorney. Come out and say, shall move the man from murder to manslaughter because we have no evidence about what happened. And you don't ask him. You just take what him say. She provoked me. I'm a killer. Yeah. She provoked me. Kill her. But can't hold me responsible for that. So you saying about kill her? But I'm panic, I kill her, but I panic. I panic. Shoot her 3 times. Left her for dead. Didn't call nobody. Didn't shout, didn't cry. Didn't run for my children then. You know what would have been? Even a little bit better for him. But it's really worse for him. He left his kids, drove out of the place and left them asleep. Make them find out tomorrow morning, they will call him on their little gadgets and tell him that, mommy now move and she now wake up. Or whatever it is that they would tell him. But she provoked him. And he decided that I'm going to shoot her, kill her 3 times. Narva JJ. And you, Madam DPP, bought it lock, stock and barrel and tell him it's alright. Okay, she provoked you, good, we got that. Everything done. You come out, come tell us that him give you a statement and you never build a case. You never ask him nothing. Ask him things like, when she said that she wanted a divorce, that's as if him admit that. How did you feel about that? Did you want a divorce? Did you love your wife, Mr. Silvera? Things like that. So you never had a chance to build a case because you weren't there and you'd have the evidence for there. It's just what him tell you. But you have the children them statement. Him say she quarrel with him. Michelle putting out a video tomorrow on that contradiction. She provoked him. And so, him shoot her, kill her, and panic. And left go sleep with him woman. And come back the next morning when the children them call him. And call up everybody, implicating everybody who him want to implicate. Including his own darn mother. Because, and then, the first person him call in the night to tell this was him leader, Mark Jefferson Golden, who then told us that Melissa died peacefully in her sleep. And for weeks we were led to believe that she died from some aneurysm and all kind of foolishness until smarter people than us started looking into it. Those are questions that you needed to ask him, Madam DPP. Why you take so long? Why you make Mr. Golden put it out? Why you never tell us in the morning? From you come back in the morning, now you hear she died. Why didn't you do something? Never get to take her to the hospital to save her life after your panic. After a panic shooting, the first thing you look is to take her up and run to the hospital like car, Take her up and run, go put her in car and drive like a madman, To tell everybody, say, you just upset and you panic. She provoke you, you panic. Now that would have been panic. Justice Sykes, this matter is now in your hands. And what you do on March 6 will do one of 2 things. One, it will either send a message to man who believe that because them white provoke them shouldn't try to kill her. Could send that message. Or it could send a message to man and man that your wife provoked you, just kill her. Come a court and tell me that she provoked you. You're good to go. That's a message your decision will send Justice Sykes, Pastor Sykes. On March 6, every person accused of a crime in this country have the right to a defense, have the right to a lawyer, and have the right to put up a defense the best way they know how. But that is just one person. The other people who represent the rest of us, the DPP, and the judge who represent the rest of us, one man, against 2 million plus people who represent us, who have a responsibility to dig deep, spread wide, go high, go low, and find the truth. Justice is not blind, you know. It's not. You know, choose what to do whenever it's suitable. And if we believe, and some of us do believe, that there's a whole heap of man hand walking all over this thing, because certainly Mark don't want to go testify. Bunting don't want Fim wife to go testify. Dawes don't want to go testify. Silvera mother couldn't lie on the stand. She don't want to go testify. Him sister, her husband, and all the other small dregs them. Look a bit of blood. Oh, she would love to testify. She would be so convincing if I said him got prison. That's what the key. I shall tell you how we're going. None of them don't want to face that. That is for us small folks. Not for them. They're tapenaris. So that's not for them. They're not wanting to want him wife go to court. They're on a witness list. Mark Golding, leader of the opposition, President People's National Party, on witness list. We have a lot of suspicions, Madam DPP and Justice Sykes. A lot of suspicions. And you know very well what can happen on social media when there are suspicions. You know very well what can happen in this country when there are suspicions. But I tell you one other thing. Justice Sykes, should there be no justice for Melissa Silvera on March 6th? Should there be no appearance of justice for Melissa Silvera, Justice Sykes, both you and the DPP, Katie said, pack the bags and go, but I tell God, just start looking at work. Because we will not remain quiet. If it's even 4 of us, or 3 of us, if it's even me alone, we're not going to remain quiet. We have a responsibility to uphold the law. We have a responsibility to deliver justice for Melissa Silvera. Justice for Melissa Silvera. You sit down and make a man kill him wife and I tell you, say, she provoke him. How would I behave like I couldn't believe him? She provoked me. Tell me about my mother. So what? People tell people about their mother all the time. Every damn day. All brothers that tell sisters and sisters that tell brothers what's not their mother. Yeah. So Justice Sykes and Madam DPP, I want to feel sorry for you. But I can't, because it don't appear to me like you took up the phone and called Miss Paula and say, boy, what do you think? That is not unethical. She's the immediate past DPP. What are you talking about? You don't watch TV. Huh? You got court. Provoke. Does Mr. Silvera have justified reasons, good reasons, to want to kill his wife? Of course he does. I'm an hostile witness, but I couldn't come tell you, because I'm hostile. Of course he does. He may not end up with the house. He may not end up with all of the land, whatever come money and land that Leslie dead left, gear one picnic. He may not end up with it. Lands. Motive, Madam DPP. Motive, opportunity, the basic tenet of a murder mystery. You know, read Stephen King. You don't understand, you know? You never used to watch Murder, She Wrote. Motive, opportunity, motive, lands. the house, everything. Him was a parasite on the poor woman. She wanted out. That's the next thing. She wanted a divorce. You could rustle up half a dozen people in them circle, or a dozen who will come and tell you she wanted a divorce and she asked him for a divorce. You could have rustled up more than 50 people to tell her that. You could have rustled up more than 50 people to tell her that she stopped cooking at home and buy stuff in the house. She makes sure he eats and pick them eat a road before them go in. She wanted him out of the place. Motive and opportunity, Madam DPP. Provocation cannot be a reason for a man to kill his wife or kill a woman. Provocation is a normal part of marriage life. It is. It's a normal part of marriage. I mean, what is marriage without provocation? What is marriage without a nenge woman and mama man? Can you have some nenge woman, you have some mama man? Jackie, I'm going, can kitchen a whiteboard from morning. Mama man, watch every damn thing. The nenge woman, the family tells you the tree you want to live down in front of the veranda. It a go pop down, it a go drop and smash you wait. Nenge woman, provocation. And you are saying to us, Madam DPP, that it's okay. It's a reason to kill. Provocation is a reason to kill. License to kill is no provocation. And every striking idiot out there, and I will not tell you again, you wait till them hold this man, what chop up him woman, kill her. You look out for that. When him say she a provoke him, want to set in a bad precedent in our judicial system. It's weak already as it is. It's wishy-washy. It's leaky. Everybody asleep with them one another. So no body integrity not intact when it comes to our justice system. The liar them asleep with the liar man, them asleep with the young liar woman them. The judge them asleep with the young liar them too. Yes, we know all the story. I'm not gonna ball out, I'm not call about the name. But we're waiting for March 6. Madam DPP, I don't know what you're going to do. But there. With that, I don't think there's anything else I have to say about that. There's nothing else to say. Except the DPP put out a statement with one contradiction that she could have used to put on some meat on the bone, the dry bone that she has. She don't have a case yet. But she need to build a case. Who you think? You think Silvera is going to help you build that case? And you have to build that case by questioning him. So when him tell you that she provoke him, you sit down with a big book. Okay, Mr. Silvera. So what happened exactly? Yeah? What did she tell you? And what did you say? Oh, you never said nothing? Okay. So all the time she cussing you, you didn't say anything. Just want to get that straight. Okay. So she just keep talking until you shoot her. Yeah. So there's that. Then there's a statement from the children, who then say, two of them was quarreling. Him a quarrel, she a quarrel, everybody a fling up the hotwood pan them one another. So Madam DPP, that's your first major error. Putting out a statement with a contradicting with witnesses contradicting the defendant, his own children. Because believe you me, if it was a one-sided thing, Them that come out, children are the most honest. Critics, them nah, just make them gonna tell lie when them do something. Who was cussing? Mama they cuss daddy. So what daddy do? Daddy gone out the door. So daddy never say nothing. He kissing teeth and gone out the door. People will tell you that. But in this case, these three kids, well, whatever, two or three of them, told the prosecutor or the police that mama cuss daddy and daddy cuss mommy and mommy tell him some bad word and daddy tell she back some bad word and so on and so forth. Should be the video. And you don't see that, Madam DPP, as the basis on which to start build your case. You clearly not reading a book. You clearly have no experience in reading people, because judges and prosecutors must be able to read people. We don't need an eyeglass out here to tell us that he is a murderous scum. We can tell. But we're all body language experts out here. We know that him do it. We know him plan it. And we know him implicate a whole host of people in it, starting with the leader of the opposition, who told the world that Melissa was dead. Sleep peacefully, died in her sleep. And condolences to Hamred Silvera. I bet the leader of the operation must have some great regret. The boy must be able to can't sleep some nights. It must be riling him, because if it was me, I'd be probably down by the station where he's hanging out. So if I could see him lick him with a big stone. I know. The leader of the operation must be griping like hell. Bunting have a whole heap to lose too. Couldn't have him wife by no stand. Former National Security Minister, wife, and witness stand, has been a part of that whole cleaning up process. Get new mattress, throw the old mattress. We don't know nothing, Madam DPP. You couldn't get the country nothing. No justice you couldn't bring the country. Yeah, we don't like me. So Mr. Silvera, all right. So okay, all right. Who brought the paint? Who painted? Who buy the tile? Who do the tiling? Where are the furniture to throw? The mattress? What did you do with those? Not even that we can't provide to the public, Madam DPP, and we must take your... How you going to stay? How you going to survive? Oh! How you planning and survive this? Miss Claudette? This is big time, we call effed up. Big. You have no evidence about what happened then, but you have evidence of what happened afterwards and what happened before. But you still don't know the mattress said, do you? Please tell us that you do. Who have the furniture they throw? Who buy the tile? Can you tell us that? Who do the tiling? Tell us that. Who was the doctor that pronounced her dead? Who called him? Is he a friend? Is he a family doctor? Is he a PNP? Madam DPP, I'd like to advise you for a watch. For a read some Stephen King books. Read some Stephen King book, man. Or read Alex Cross, my last name. Read some of that. Read some Alex Cross. Because you're absolutely out of your depth. You don't really know what you do. And the next thing is, as a director of public prosecution, unlike district attorneys in the United States who are largely elected, district attorneys are elected, yeah, all of them are elected. So they have to run for office. And because they have to run for office, they are very in tune with public sentiments. Very in tune. And part of their delivery in terms of getting re-elected is not only to listen to the public, but sway them going with a particular case. And if them think the public is wrong, their job is also to sway the public to whatever them thinking, but who do not have them skills there. What the hell are they doing leading this thing? What the hell are they doing leading this thing? We need a director of public prosecution with pizzazz, with panache, with class, noisy, serious, loud, feminine, if it's a woman, yeah, but strong. That's why we didn't love Miss Paula. Many people never like her, but we didn't love Miss Paula. And I apologize already, Miss Paula, because we did punch your tyrant, but cool. We're cool now, yeah, you. She wasn't too with things, and she could have told everybody, Miss Claudine, you know, already. This is not your thing. You can't lead this thing. And even if we get the results that we desire, the public desire, I don't know if we're going to cut you the slack. I don't know. I don't want to hound you. I don't want to. But Jano, Miss Claudette, man, you don't question the man. You don't build no case. You just take it and, all right, go on now. Make justice, go ahead. All right, you know, give manslaughter, yeah. First, put out a statement, call today. Yeah. How did you surmise that this was going to go? That you could just do that and get away with it? You're not Paula. You don't build no relationship with the public yet. And this is your first rodeo. And you never just drop off of the damn blasted ass. You basically got kicked. You didn't even get up on the ass, quite frankly. I am in pain, Miss Claudette. I can't tell you the amount of pain I'm in. Just wondering what was going through your head. Just wondering how the man that made this country, I got take it that, yeah, man. Huh? See man killing wife because she provoke him? Go and provoke me. What to you, Miss Claudette? What to you? What to Uno? Huh? At the first sight of a quarrel. Yeah, woman. Listen to me now, man. You see how the man killing woman can him provoke them? Him provoke him? Huh? Go on provoke me. You go and provoke me. Where at Miss Claudette? My stepfather wasn't a bad man. But he used to have up this argument. Audrey, stop provoke me. What a backside if that bugger was alive today and watch chat this shit about provocation and him tried my mother something and then me have to go kill him. I don't mean that literally up YouTube do all that against me. But I mean, this is where it's at now. This is where it's at now. Let us keep a track of this man that chop up him woman down there, him wife or woman down there, Clarina. Let's keep track of that and see what his defense is gonna be. What he must say. Let's keep track. Justice Sykes. Justice Sykes. This is not your hand now. And you say he's a pastor. Many people out here ridiculing that, but pastor. Talk to God about it. Because we know where God is on this already. And we don't know what kind of pastor you are, Justice Sykes, but we can tell you this with certainty. I, Karen Cecilia Cross, I know where God is with this already. So I asking you, go talk to him and ask him when tell Karen. Because I know where he's at already. Justice for Melissa. Justice for the people of this country. Justice for the women of this country that have been killed by men who feel like you provoke him, say, I'm going to chop you up or I'm going to shoot you. Send a message, Justice Sykes. Send a clear message. that we are a civilized people. And while we have our differences, no man have the right to just decide to kill a woman because she provoked him. Send that message, Justice Sykes. My God, I believe we've been talking about this about an hour and a half. But I have not been the same since all of this happened. It's like I am totally stunned. I am anxious. And my anxiety and anticipation is not positive. So if I don't move away from it, it could affect my health. Many people, many women in this country are anxious too about it. Justice Sykes. Justice for Melissa. Don't just put that in the comment. Justice Sykes. Justice for Melissa. Sykes week? I don't know. Let me take a breather. We're going to talk about the Auditor General now. Ms. Pamela Monroe Ellis, Madam Auditor General. You upset Mr. Vaz for no good reason. Somebody said to me earlier tonight that they wonder if Hurricane Melissa had come to Kingston and mash up the Auditor General house and the Auditor General department, what should we be thinking? Or what should we want him to do? Or what should we be doing now? Had Melissa drop in Kingston. Now, Miss Auditor General, a major hurricane hit the country. Communication went haywire. People anxious to get in touch with them loved ones. The country, some people locked off from areas. People don't have anything to eat. And you will look for something to come tell the country. And you could find to tell the country that Mr. Vaz provided the equipment for the communication. He never robbed no money. He never give friend no contract. The money no missing. There's no corruption. And your problem is he never fill out all the papers before him give them the communication, Mr. Manuel Ellis. What wrong with you? What wrong with this system we live in? Huh? What wrong? After Hurricane Katrina, the man that was in charge of the, what do they call it, the US FEMA. The man who was in charge of FEMA was a man by the name of Brown. And Congress summoned him. Years after, about 2 years after, get an argument from him. What happened? Why this never happened, and why electricity never come out there, so why people weren't rescued, why food never get there, so why people never come out there, so what happened, Ray. And he told Congress that the process of getting services and goods to the people affected was slowed down by the bureaucracy. So people died because of that bureaucracy that was hung around George W. Bush's neck. So Miss Pamela, you would rather know that people died or somebody have a heart attack because all know them can't get in touch with them grandmother who live alone in Westmoreland. You'd rather people do have the communication for months who are cost the government and acquire the government that they elected because your paper don't get filled out. Because the farm don't flow out and the process don't follow. But the money no rob. The bad no commit the corruption. Mr. Vaz did the right, correct thing. Miss Monroe Ellis, He can't do the paperwork afterwards. What the hell? Process? What you call it? Communication. All the places that you will be auditing or you're auditing now, that has something to do with bringing comfort and food and shelter to the people affected in those areas. I mean, I speak to the Westmoreland people, really, not Eastern, not Westmoreland, really, but yeah, them too. All the people with those responsibilities, Miss Monroe Ellis, all of those people, do you believe that they went down there those days after Melissa with any government procurement money or government procurement food or government procurement truck? Do you believe that? The National Solid Waste Management people couldn't get in touch with a soul down for them place. Not a soul. The regional people who supposed to clear roads and chop down bush and get light posts out of the way, them people there, solid waste people who clean up garbage, them couldn't get in touch with them. You know what the leadership of solid waste did? Them get to them vehicles and them drive around there. You know what? They stop and procure some gas, fill out one farm for some gas. Are you going to give them back their money for them gas? We're lacking in water. And I know for a fact that Mr. Gordon, who runs the solid waste, bought a truck or two, I remember it was two, this man said, and carried on a Black River. Is he going to get back his money? Am I going to show some receipt for the money? People might not have receipt. So, no man, one is an hindrance to progress. One is an hindrance to poor people thriving. One out there all the time trying to rile up poor people against some government and against the people who are responsible for them. Do you know that the politicians in this country have a greater responsibility than you? Much greater. Their responsibility is one of the greatest social responsibility. The politicians are responsible for baby feeding, pampers, school fee, uniform, house, water, light, stock up shop. Do you understand, Miss Pamela, that you're not running down the ministers and the ministries them about filling out farms and procurement issues? Look if them thief nothing. Look if there's any corruption. And because there's none, you run come out and come talk about they don't procure properly. What did he do wrong? You have to get them. Just get them and go give people them. Just get them and put them in place. Just get them. Let them, whatever process you have, let that follow up. Your job should be to ensure that that follow up. Other than coming out here, come make mischief. You didn't want poor people down there for weeks, months while you're there in the comfort of your damn yard. With communications and roof over your head and food in your fridge and your cupboard. And you're living easy and them down there suffer because the procurement procedure are done yet. And people die. What's wrong with you now? You don't get it. You don't understand nothing. You not the DPP. You want people to spend 3 weeks filling out some forms, send it over to some next people who take 3 weeks to look at the form, sign the form, send it over to our next place who take 3 weeks to sign it and send it back to that place that takes 3 more weeks to send it back to that place and another 3 more weeks to send it back to the minister say yes. 2 months to get some communication to poor people. You look ahead, Miss Monroe. I don't know why we in public service, you know. Because we don't have no training in dealing with social, people like Miss Pamela Monroe Ellis and them people there. We should have social work training. It shouldn't be just this thing about you are the auditor general, you're going to audit. This is a poor country. Well, we're not poor. This is a country with people with needs. In a hurricane, and you quarrel about a process that nobody stole anything. A process where there was no corruption. It's just a process. And Mr. Vaz rightly, because people elected him to get that to the people. Do you know how many government members, ministers, councillors, everybody who fork out money out of them pocket to go get some food to somebody? Who are going to give them back? You know who not going to say? Them are politicians, them are people elect, them are them to do it. Of course! They are the biggest social engineers in this country. Their responsibility far exceeds any own. Their job is to look after people. You think them job is road and light and all of that? No! Their job far more complicated than that. It is primarily to look after people. But you wouldn't understand. You should ask Mrs. Vaz. Make she explain it to you. That a member of parliament and a minister of government, by extension, primary responsibility is to look after people. You never run country. But running country is about looking after people. All it's about looking after people. So the prime minister travel and he go look some money for this and looking after people. When the minister of education do this and do that, he's looking after the children. You don't have that responsibility, man royalists. They have a far greater responsibility than you can even fathom. Because nobody now call you at 2 in the morning or Saturday night to tell us that them not a Sunday dinner. And that requires traveling 20 miles to get that Sunday dinner to them. You don't have that. We all have that. I know that. But do all of them come out and come drop down by the politician them. Because when the people want to see somebody, they quarrel. Who him? Me not vote for him again. From election day, me not see him and then him show up. Show up at the dead yard, him come to buckle of rum, show up at the great divvy, him drop off one bag, him come look for your granny, and things nice again. Who do have that responsibility, you know? For the responsibility is to make the politician's life hard. That's your responsibility. You don't need to back it up a bit, man. Just back it up a bit, man. Look for thieving and corruption. Don't come out here. Come give Matalan big headline about Auditor General says. Every time we don't do that, it put us back 20 years. Because we don't think our job is to get that headline. While you could have checked up the phone, or you could have a conversation. No, you don't want to have a conversation with Minister Vaz? No, you want to put it out. And you want Matalan to put it out. Everybody say you're a politician. All right, cool. No problem with that. But put out something meaningful. The same thing with you and the IC. Counselor charged with. Counselor charged. But there's just not there, no. Just in charge. Counselor so and so charged. For what? For not filing some forms. Christ in heaven. Mash up people in life. Put the people in picnic defending them parents. This process, procurement, whatever the processes are, it has to catch up. The government cannot allow you or anybody else to slow down the process of delivering to the people. That, what you are talking about, Ms. Monroe, is it has to catch up. Just make sure your job is to make sure so them not thief it. There's a corruption in it. But as long as them are getting to the people, and you're auditing so them getting to the people, stop the damn foolishness about procurement. But the government is to be blamed for all of those things. Particularly this government. Because this government have done, I think his Matalan mention is the first Matalan or something that I agree with. This government tend to create laws and counter laws and additional laws and an amendment to laws and a piece of add to it. You create all of this for yourself every time them open their mouth and accuse of something. You create something new. So what? So when you deliver for the people, you buck up at the same damn laws them that you pass. And that's original. Because every time them open their mouth and say something, you go to parliament or try to please them. You cut it out, man. Cut it out. Your job is to help people. Your job is to build the country. You can't build the country unless you help people. Help people, help small businesses. Get our children to school, give them proper education. Those who drop out of school, help them to. That is your business. That is your job. Your job is not to build from top, come down. Your job is to build from bottom, go up. Educate our people, build our communities, fix the drains, fix the roads, make sure people are eat, make sure people are go school, make sure school in good condition. So country grow. That's how country grow. From top, fix it up so they come down and talk to people. No! You do it down here, so and make them do the rest. Because it is the people that will do it. You can't expect that government is going to do it. Government is going to make sure the people have the tools to do it. Government can't build country. People build country. Not government. People. People build country. A woman in the community say she just start back building because she been building. Because she couldn't find no work, man. She can't find no work, man. People are building left, right, and center. All of the great workmen, them out. Them a work. As them come up for 1 billion and they power next. Them people that build country. The small business people are them that build country. And the government build country. Must stop it. Government must stop put so much laws that shackle them and tie them hands when they're supposed to deliver goods and services for the people that voted for them. When we voted for you, we don't just vote for you because you're going to send something come Christmas and we're going to get Easter born and all of that. We voted for you to help us make our lives better so the country can be better. People want that. People understand that. And not UNO. It's us. That's what I mean. Them. So, the Auditor General and the IC and Matalan and them, if Hurricane Melissa did lick Kingston and lift off some Matalan building them, he would be there with him at a bigger money too. And at that point, him not going to follow the process because him think him near Matalan and him for there at the front of the line. If Miss Monroe Ellis building it mash up with Melissa to come at Kingston, she would be happy in matter so how soon she can get the money to fix back her place. Everybody will be operating them yard and them care. But we can't face that. We didn't face that. So we beat up on the process now. We didn't face that. I want to know if all of the government agencies and people that took money out of their pocket just to go reach the places quickly, if they might get back no money. And them now no receipt. How people have receipt? You have gone on so you full up a tank of gas, you can ask your receipt, yeah. But what asks the receipt? You full up a tank of gas, you have the car full up of things, you go down so. Are you going to think, right, I'm going to want back my money, and then now I'm going to give them back? Nobody wasn't thinking that. Are you going to make some money available if the minister decides to Saga send some additional money to that place because them spend up our money? We are going to Miss Pamela. I'm not saying that's the case. I'm not saying that that should be done either. But I'm saying that don't do it, man. Look for corruption. Look for money when them a thief. If them a thief done. The money will come in for the Melissa recovery. Check on that. And while you're at it, check on that when Mark did start. A big money for Jamaica. And we don't see none of that yet. Go check on that. How you not check on that? He use the country to beg money and we don't see none of that. The PNP. The Rise United PMP, Mark Gold, me attack. Check on that, Miss Pamela. And leave the ministers and let them do them job. Unless the money missing. Unless there's corruption. Where there is none. And you look for something and nothing you can't find. Why you coming out with them foolishness to make yourself relevant, to make yourself be seen? Because you want people to think say you do something. You can't find no corruption, you can't find no money missing. So you have to create something by saying, boy, the money missing them by the Starlink them, but him never fill out the form. Or yeah, him never follow the process there. And you think nobody cares about that? Nobody cares about that. And the Jamaican people is getting wiser in terms of voting. Because we recognize now that UNO have always been the problem. And UNO the problem. Not the ministers. Not the MPs. And UNO the damn problem. Out there put out my name in a newspaper about him charged for not filling out him form or charged for not filing something. And UNO the problem. So Miss Pamela, every time you do that, you and me go have a talk. Every time you do that, because I know you're not going to stop. Because you look for something and can't find nothing. But every time you do it, me and you go have a little talk. Because people need help. And the government have the help to give them. And if Mr. Vaz are going to stop to spend 3 weeks just to fill out a form when people are dead for the help, then they don't deserve to be minister. But tonight, big up Mr. Vaz. We had him cuss you off. Now look a bit. They might really cuss you off bad. But they cuss you off too. Shouldn't do that. Not good. Not good at all. Now, next thing. There is a thing going on in the parliament. The dress code. God have mercy. Justice for Melissa. I'm going to put that in the damn thing. The dress code. Can somebody in the chat tell me what a business suit looks like? Just look at the parliament and say, all right, what does a business suit look like to go to parliament? Or proper, appropriate dress? What is, I mean, you're going to parliament, what is appropriate dressing? Do you go to whole of your belly button out and show the whole of your belly? Or you just tear off the whole of this and just go, the whole of that? Huh? Now share the live. Like the live and share the live. Go right ahead and do that. And send me a pithy comment as well. Angela Brownberg, who does not buy proper clothes since Venetia stopped buying her clothes. Because only when Venetia used to buy her clothes, she look good. Well, the clothes them look good. She don't look good. Proper. None at all. But a dollar shop, Angela shop. I don't know if Angela ever buy nothing past $10. A dollar shop, Angela shop. All the Palmer them shirt them and say, a dollar shop, Angela shop. Every time I look at them shop, I know it's a dollar shop. I don't know that for certain. I have the facts and that. You're going to say a dollar shop. You look for them and say them dollar shop clothes. Angela not buy no expensive clothes. Angela mean to her own self. Mean to her own self. Why would she go buy a bill of suit, a custom bill of suit? A nice, 4 nice suit for parliament. As a senior parliamentarian. You know, make about 6 to pound portion. Take a book, take a leave out a portion book, no man. Dress properly. And you ask the speaker, what you do know? What a dress, what a dress, what the dress code is for a business suit. But you are asked the speaker to define a business suit for you. God, Angela Brownberg. It is a disgrace to our parliament. This is the lowest our parliament has ever been, you know. I mean, parliament have been, you know, degraded, downgraded to 28 clowns. Women have no character. And one woman who call herself doctor from some unknown universe that nobody ever heard of. Don't know what a business suit is. I hope the clerk could tell them what a business suit is and get them to do that. But ladies and gentlemen, particularly the women in the parliament, and I'm very serious about this, all the women. If you got parliament for look, man, wait till parliament over. Then you take off your blouse. If you got parliament for look, man, a woman, wait till the whole parliamentary procedure done. Then you got to take off your clothes. I mean, they can't stop you. It's a free country. But whilst you go into a parliament, the king's parliament, you need to dress properly. No sleeveless, no whole heap of breast showing. Are you listening to me, Nikisha Burchell? That whole heap of breast thing. What's with you on that? It's parliament, you know, love. It's at a nightclub. It's not even a day club. It is a day club. But there's no music. It's parliament. What's with the whole heap of boobs? You're bunting what left. Nobody don't want you. So nothing can help you there, sir. If anybody want you, must them man will pick up what left. So cut out the whole heap of breast thing. Put on proper clothes, man. You know, you're a nice girl. You still are a nice girl. But I mean, put on proper clothes. A parliament. Don't wear them dollar blazers. They wear say, Angela, you know, don't go with them $5 blazers. Them, like she want look like Hank Nail. To buy proper clothes. You also dress like Crystal Lee or Camilla Johnson Smith, Mrs. Oldest, Juliet Cuthbert. You all should, you know, go dress. Make enough money can get somebody to dress with them. I know Venetia used to dress Angela, so she used to never look too bad when she had mayor. Venetia left that I walk there and she just fall apart. I mean, you know, need to step it up, man. Need to step it up. Not go so. I can't continue to make the parliament look like some kind of go-go club. And look, and even them clothes on now we come make the parliament look like go-go club. We would not tolerate them kind of clothes in any go-go club. Would run out. I'm telling you. So not even go-go club, but they can't dress fine. You don't need to watch yourself because you know so we're mountain and a filter out here, right? So you don't need to watch yourself because we're mountain and a filter out here. We not take the prisoners when we are come. We don't dress properly, man. Put on good clothes. King Charles III, Parliament. I'm going to talk to Buckingham Palace about it. See if I can get somebody to write a letter. To tell them to cut it out. Huh? I saw a dear man in a lime green tie today. I wonder what that means. And then him come in a lime green tie and bunting and move him off of the PAC because him chat too much and him getting too much prominence. And the country has seen. Look like a leader. And that? Couldn't be that? Whatever that meant bunting and move him off of the PAC. Is it that? Could it be that Damien just chat too much and him getting a whole pipe and him go to the parliament and him talk and them not like it. They move him blatantly. What we telling her say? We're telling her that this People's National Party, headed by Mark Jefferson Golding, and whoever else is going to head it, these people will always be opposition. They will die, grow old in opposition. Them not ready for opposition, much less government. They continue their treacherous and evil ways against each other. How can we trust them with the country? Can we? I don't think we can trust them with the country. Look at them behave with each other. Every time a star seems to be rising, cut it off. That's a Machiavellian move by Mercat. I didn't tell Mark to do it. I couldn't be anybody else. I tell Mark to do it. But, in the same breath, a good for you, Damian Crawford. Yeah, man. A good for you. Nobody don't want to hear nothing from you. Not even the goat them don't want to hear nothing from you. Because you sold your soul already, and we don't know if you do it, you know. You know, irrelevant. Nobody don't want to really hear nothing about, you know. Not even one base they're excited about, you know. One see the writing on the wall. For the 28 of you in there, this is a go-go pole sliding down. This is definitely a go-go pole. So maybe that's why the dress with the women, I don't know. But this is down and further down. This not working out for you. And they're going to remain there, all 28 of you, vying to be top clown. And the Jamaican people move past on a long time. Really. Jamaican people have no interest in them. Absolutely no interest in them. The Jamaican people have no interest in Mark because them know say that him is a dryland British tourist. And the Jamaican people have no interest in Bunting. Them know that him is a Machiavellian treacherous one. And them have no interest in him. The Jamaican people have no interest in Damian Crawford either because them know him is a chatterbox who spends so much time talking, all the goat them lock him off. I mean, the Jamaican people have no interest in any of them. I mean, there was once a man whose name used to be synonymous with respect and potential leadership named Dawes. Jamaican people don't want to hear about him either. Jamaican people don't want to hear about the cricketer. Who? What is that? Who? Am I PMP? Am I MP too? Rotting. Nobody is interested in that, you know. It's sad, but it's true. They are no interest in it. People have more interest in Daffy Duck and Pocahontas than they do, you know. Unless you say something stupid and dumb, and as you always do. You don't get any kind of airplay and people don't see you and people don't have nothing to say about it until you say something stupid and dumb and you have to say all that. People are not interested in you. So yeah. On the short day, man, people are not interested in him, and they're not interested in you. Now, one final thing. Is it one final thing? Let me look again. There is you know, you can tell when people don't have no love in them, you know. And you can tell when they never grew up with no love. Because some of them parents never love them. Nobody never loved them. Nobody still don't love them. My mother loved me. I don't know who my father is. But my mother loved me. And I hope people in the community loved me. They love me when, you know, them love me anymore, truly. So quite a few of them still hate me. But, you know, when I grew up, they have a whole heap of love. But you have some people over the risers, them not have no love. Nobody never loved them. Nobody ever hugged them and kissed them. There's a community here, and it's a yard, they're so hugging and kissing and all kind of people. We love them things there. People love people. Nobody don't love uno. So we spend the time trying to beat down others who have experienced that wonderful thing called love. And I don't mean that in a romantic way, but that too. I mean, just pure love. Just a man see a sit down at the gazebo and my pass, I'm see and then fly back and just give a lot of love and smile and that kind of love. And then I have none now. And so to come out here all the while, to come quarrel with other people that have love. I want to experience it. And want to chat all kind of crap, tell all kind of lies, in the hopes that somebody will love you. But people don't like liar, you know. No man, people don't like liar. Trust me, nobody likes a liar. Nobody. Women to lie, man. Yeah, the brother say, man. People say, man, women to lie, man. But lie, you know, man. But I don't like liar. Not even a man and a love, you know. Somehow, you know. Up there, go and put them out. So now, 1 p.m., but you know, so, you don't know, sense, you know, you must mess with me, you know. Me have God pick me. Me have God pick me. So 1 p.m. fix Collie Smith Drive. Let me repeat that. 1 p.m. fix Collie Smith Drive. Whoever that ugly duckling is. I'm going to repeat it for you. So you can do an X, whatever it is you do. And to always fix Collie Smith Drive. Not Mark Golin. Says if it's Mark Golin, send you out here to come say, I him fix Collie Smith Drive and talk up things about me. That's fine. You can talk about you about me. But that will never remove the fact that Andrew always fix Collie Smith Drive. Put on your pipe and smoke it, you damn ass. Put in your pipe. Smoke it until you're drunk. Alright? So always fix Collie Smith Drive. It's not me, so. And the people remember Collie Smith Drive, so. Jano! Yeah, so boss. So who send the government send me to fix it? Jano, that word, the paper is a boss for who? Brogan? Brogan a boss, man. Brogan, come fix it, yeah? Boy, mama kind need to come down here. Collie Smith Drive fixed. There's nothing you can do. Not a thing to change that. No amount of live, TikTok, nothing you can do to change that. The Prime Minister, his government, fix Collie Smith Drive. He did. Whether I don't want to admit it, yes or no. Whether I don't like it, yes or no. Collie Smith Drive fixed by the government led by one. Wanna help me out now, man? Me no soon I put it up. Collie Smith Drive fixed by the government led by one. There you go. One. There you go. So now, that close off that. Is there anything else that we needed to talk about? No. We have, because, yeah man, Collie Smith Drive, yes, 1 p.m. Because the Auditor General, I spoke about Auditor General, I just want to go back a little bit about because of the Melissa, the Silvera's case, it has pushed that nasty predator down in Westmoreland Central called Dwayne Vaz. Put him on the back burner because the Silvera case taking precedent. But I beg you all of you, every time when I post something talking about Melissa, do mention that dog, Dwayne Vaz, pining after Chinese pum pum and creating all kind of seed and excitement against Julian Chang. Do remember him. Let us not forget him. Because we're going to deal with him case. We have built a case against him, you see. We have built a case against him. Don't forget him. Please, don't forget him. Alright? Alright, is there anything else? Somebody said I was going to call me. Is there somebody calling? There's something. I need to big up some people. Alright, I met a lovely gentleman in the supermarket. Boy, I meet a lot of people in the supermarket, you know. I begin to wonder if them come to the supermarket. I mean, a lot of people in the supermarket. Michael, hello, sir. Lovely meeting you, sir. I also met two lovely ladies at the tax office last week. And I really forgot to mention you ladies. Please forgive me. It was absolutely my pleasure to have met you both, mother and daughter. Serena, Lord of mercy. All right, Miss Serena, can you remember your mother's name, please? Forgive me. Yeah, but it was lovely meeting you both. Thank you for watching and supporting the channel. All right, all the people in my foreign to the Zelle thing, help me help these little youths. And for those of you who want to help, please, you can contact me and I'll tell you how you can help to help these two little youths. Alright? Anybody want to call? It's a long time nobody no call. Nobody no want to call. Seriously. I'm in the mood for take a call. I'm rotted. I'm in the mood to take a call. Alright. Somebody text me. Ray. How are you, Ray? Mr. Raymond Reed. Big up yourself, Ray. You and your family. Mr. and Mrs. Reed and the lovely Miss Nyla doing her gymnastics. Want to big up all Moses too. What are you doing, Moses? Where you from, you know? So Ray said the DPP found it fitting to try a case with circumstantial evidence and to secure a conviction, but refused to try this case, which has plenty evidence and plenty gaps, and she's a lazy DPP. Thank you for that, Ray, but is it laziness or ineptness or incompetence or lack of knowledge and understanding? Is it that? Could it be? But I take what you're saying. I take what you're saying, Ray. I do. I take what you're saying. All right? And, the number is 596-876, 596-1733. There you go. And I have it. Hello, good night. Hello, good night.
Hello?
Hello, good night.
Yeah, let her give us her opinion on the commissioner's move, what he's doing.
What is that? Tell me what is that?
Then the changing up what is happening in the police force and transferring and doing all of those.
Okay, yes, that. Yeah. Thank you for that. I love the police commissioner and I like him very much. Quiet and doing him thing and not chat from the body and him clean up the police force. And there's a lot to clean up in the police force, and believe you me, the police force has come a far way in terms of professionalism and service, but there's still so much more to be done. And Dr. Kevin is cleaning up the police force. Mind you, we have had commissioners before who make some 1 and 2 moves and said them clean up the police force, and then by the time he left, it's as dirty as ever. And I don't know. I don't know if the police commissioners, the way I'm doing it, I don't know if it's the correct way. He seems to be getting some results. But my thing in terms of cleaning up the police force is starting from the top. I think the police force have become accustomed to starting from the bottom. The bottom feeders, the young ones, and the ones who go commit the crime on behalf of them commanding officer or whoever them officer is. So maybe the police commission need to starting from the top instead of the middle down to the bottom. Start from the top, sir. Start from the top, because when police come into communities, and I can tell you this, because something happened here a couple weeks ago, before Christmas, not couple weeks, look before Christmas, maybe about 3-4 weeks before Christmas. One Saturday morning, a portion of police, about 17 minutes past 6, a portion of them just drive down and stop in the square right here, so. And I went out. I wake up early because we're cleaning up and stuff. I'm up on the balcony and I see 2 of them going across to my neighbor's house. And I see the next 3 stopping, so the one who in charge, I think I know him. So I shout, I say, "Good morning, officer. What's the problem? How can I help you?" And he beckoned to me to come downstairs to him. So I went out to him and he said to me that he's the commanding officer of this local force. There's about 7 of them. And he said to me, say, them looking for some murderers. I said, the man them will kill the policeman in Walton Park. Now I should say that when he said it to me, it seems strange. Very, very strange. That he should come to my community up here, so same ear, say, the man them will kill the 2 police them there in a Jerusalem up here. So I said, up here, sir? Him say, yes. Now I have one way to deal with the police, and that is, if they come and they say something like that to you, you cooperate. You know the man there will kill the police. And we know how them police died. But we know the man there will kill the police, and the man that in a yard will kill the police. But my instinct and my action have always been support the police and accommodate them with what I'm saying. So when him said that to me, I said to him, say, well, search every yard if you think them in there. Start with my yard. Them said, no, man, I know you saw them there. Some say, well, search everywhere. I said, no, man. All right, there's some other yard, man. I said, yard, yeah, man, the White House. I said, okay. So you get specific information that the man them were killed the policeman Walter Park Road is over this White House. And him say, yeah, man. And them start them search. Them go around the side, the order for the yard, when me out there, so you know, we're cooperating. We say, let them in. And we let them in, and them dead and them dead. Only to discover. When them start getting a little, them was acting a little way and doing some little things that we start get suspicious. So I said to him, say, officer, can I see that search warrant that you have for that yard, please? And he said, search warrant coming, man. Search warrant coming. It's coming. Because they want to get to the youth yard and couldn't get to the yard. And the man them sent for her. Him said to me, say, you must have, have no crowbar or something come lend me. I say, I have all kind of things we can cut off. Like, I'm not lend you. None of them. Because I want to know where you want in the youth yard. Them find one little bag with some little ganja spray. Here now. Where there is ganja, there is gun. I say, which police school them teach you that? About where there is ganja, where there is gun. There is gun. And then the power one excitement, them send for the cutter. And suppose you see the police officers them that we train and federal taxes. About 4 of them and better put a twist up themselves to try to pop off the lock. So officers to them say, so them are teaching how to cut off lock down a police school. Them say that to them because them couldn't cut off the lock. Me tell him, say, I'm not get off the lock because Jesus stand up right there. I know, say, it's foolishness I do. When him finally produce the search warrant, him think him smart. Because when I asked him for the search warrant, him have one of them in one of the van them sit down and write the search warrant, which was already pre-signed by a justice of the peace, whose name I will not call, but I recognize it. And him have him in there, a write, and one of my back up them say, come and tell me now. I'm right. I'm say, all right. And then now when him see me again, when him fish it out of his pocket, I'm going to call the owner for the yard and I say, take a picture of this. I should take a picture of the search warrant. And then I say, let me look at it good. May I look at it? I'm going to say, hold on there. But I hold on there. You say you come here looking for man who shoot police. And this search warrant say, you come here looking for ganja. Because of the youth, ganja them come for take away. Early in the morning before they reach up here at 6:18, them stop at 2 places. Them juke down one woman who sell illegal cash mat and take off here, must say 100 or something thousand. And them juke down one little youth, claim say a scammer, and take away money when borrow for buy bike. And them come up here, them even go to the house and say behind money with local youth. Behind me say, officer, that is the youth that work at Bert. So don't trouble him money. I say money when get for borrow from Bert to fix up your house. Anyway, one excitement would we and them. Because they want to get to the youth house and we not allow them to get in. But them cutter, we not prevent them from trying them cutter. But we know them can't cut it off because Jesus stood up right there and knows it's an injustice. So when we see the search warrant and it says ganja, I look at it and say, officer, you lied to me. I am here accommodating you, cooperating with you. When you come here, if you come to the man place to take a man ganja and man money, you lied to me. You need to pack up your people them and come out of the community right now. Get out now. Then move fast. Then pack up. Then we find one little bag with not much ganja in it, but some money, some $50, some $100, some little money in it. Then check out the bag. See? We have evidence. We say we're going to lock up somebody for that. I would have anybody feel like I put it in the van. I take it up and give one of my niece and say, go put on this. We're not going to the youth money unless you can lock up somebody for it. So they came on a mission and we got in touch with Mr. Mandison. We got everything about them information, where them come from, the vehicle where them drive, and them come back one day, come jump down one little youth in a black pickup, private number pickup. Then come here one day in a mass up in a black private number, pickups, two of them. I said, what the Rasta judge is going on here? So yeah, but I don't think that they are doing it on their own. I think them commanding officers should be questioned. And I mean, well, just send them out and just let them go lick down people's place. And I have to make sure the people who sell ganja understand. They want this to go use ganja because him sell good weed and have the good weed and them hear about it. So if them come take away and you money. They must going to get that Saturday morning. The thing I point out to him, when I say ganja point, I say, you lied to me. That's the first thing. You should not have lied to me. You come to take a look at you ganja and you tell me that you look for criminal. I would know we're not a criminal up here, but we are accommodating you. We're cooperating with you. Me I tell you to search every yard. Because we know no man there. No man couldn't dare. I wouldn't know him there. Huh? Run him out of the place. The ganja law is a very funny law. It mix up, it not stay right. If you're found with more than 3 ounces, you can be ticketed. Yet there is no ticket system to ticket a man with more than 3 ounces. Police pass by as man that smoke ganja, can't lock him up, him not nothing lock him out. You can't raid nobody's place and take on them ganja because the people who sell the ganja know that it is illegal to sell it. So guess what they do? They now broadcast it. You're somebody with no signs of ganja for sale. You get your ganja here. You're somebody that walk around, yo, we have the ganja. There's somebody that do that. People still respect the fact that it is an illegal trade. But people are hustle. And policemen, you have a policemen who thief people ganja and give it to them people to sell and all of that kind of thing. So, yes, those people are lower level people that the commissioner probably would be targeting. Look for the people who send them out. Because I'm absolutely certain there's always some higher ups that send them out. So go up the saw. But lick down Maggie and take away your illegal thing or lick down the next youth there. And then go up the saw. And he knew me. Because when I say, officer, can I help you? He never just beckon to me. He said, morning, Miss Cross. And come, yeah, no, well, I know the next two. And I would go down to him. We were accommodating him. Anyway, turned out to be a big thing. The community run them, video them, ridicule them, we never disrespect them. But I tell them to leave the community and clear the square. Can't never block up the square. Can't a ganja come for, never look for no bad man. But I say that because the commissioner is cleaning house. And I'm saying to the commissioner, the lower level operatives, them not operating on their own. Them can't just get up and come out at 17 minutes or 6 o'clock or 5:45, since it must have taken them a little time to stop at Maggie and the next week before they reach up here. And decide that they might come lick down some place, take us some ganja and take us some money. I don't believe that they can. You know, I think that it is them commanding officers that are responsible for that. So yeah, big up the commissioner for that. But he need to do more. They need to do more and go at the big guns them. Yeah, the big guys them where send out the small guns them. That is it. All right. Now somebody just text me, and Michelle text me. Michelle texting me and reminding me that in the Silvera's case, there is also the fact that he has committed murder before. Yes, he did commit murder before. Don't forget that he shot and killed Fitzroy Wilson's dog in St. Mary, the current mayor of Port Maria, Fitzroy Wilson. Silvera, Jolly Silvera, took his gun and killed the dog. The dog make torching eyes, come out with him gun and shoot Fitzroy Wilson dog. The DP people need me to talk to Fitzroy Wilson about those things. I agree with you, Michelle, thank you. Those are some of the things that the DPP should be using to build the case against him. That you have murdered before, haven't you, Mr. Silvera? Have you ever killed anyone before, Mr. Silvera? Any animal, yeah? Have you done any? Have you ever discharged your weapon and killed an animal or any other person before, and make him answer that, because him kill Fitzroy Wilson dog. There should be a greater crime just to kill a dog. You know. He should go jail for life to kill a dog because the dog make too much noise. I'm hit. So yeah, thank you for that, Michelle. The man get upset and kill the man dog. Yes, the dog must have provoked him. So it's also now okay to kill a dog if he provoke you. Of course. Yeah, true. The woman provoke him, the dog provoke him, and kill the dog. So the DPP, I'm missing the DPP, boy. I'm so sad about the DPP. She missed the mark. She totally missed it. Totally missed the mark. And the only person, and here we can end on this note, the only person that can get it back and fix it as it is now is the pastor, Justice Brian Sykes. So, sir, you're the only person to fix that now. I never killed the dog because the dog make too much noise. And I thought that was a story going around that the dog got killed because the dog I take not but what are they? Madam DPP. Not the DPP, the Justice Sykes I'm talking about. Sykes. What do you mean Lego Sykes? He is a pastor. So Silvera killed Mayor Wilson's dog because Mayor Wilson, who I think was counsel at the time, told him, that must have been 2016 because him Silvera lost at that too, told him, or 2011, told him that the PNP can't win. Mayor Wilson told Silvera that the PNP not going to win the 2016 election. And when Mayor Wilson told him that, he killed the dog. And yes, after he killed the dog, he sent a message to Fitzroy to tell him that I am next. And look at it. Because next time, it won't be the dog I'm going to kill. It's him. Madam DPP, have you ever heard about that case? You heard about that case, Madam DPP? Where Silvera killed Mayor Wilson's dog and because him tell that the PNP are going to lose, and after him send a message to Fitzroy and tell him that next time it will be him, and it won't be a dog, it will be him. Do you know about that? Huh? Yeah. So yeah, that part. Thank you, Michelle, for reminding me of that. But is it also back in the case with him and Wilson? The angst and the aggravation that him used to kill the dog. Could it be that Wilson told him that him Silvera can't win? Wasn't that the case, Michelle? Michelle? Him telling that him Silvera can't win. Yes. Him tell Silvera that him can't win, and Wilson told the PNP that they must replace Silvera. Yeah, we got it right. So as a result of that, him kill Mr. Wilson's dog. I don't think Mr. Wilson getting the justice for the dog. So we need to just now say justice for Mr. Wilson's dog. Justice for Wilson's dog. Justice for Melissa. Wilson told the PNP that Silvera is going to lose. He can't win and they must replace him. Wilson was right. But Silvera was not. I never like it. So I'm shoot the dog, kill the dog, and send a message to Wilson that next time is him. Madam DPP, call Mr. Wilson and check out that story there. Because that's what you do when you build a case. Call around, talk to people. And yeah, him joined the little boy because him think the little boy was not his. Because I think his wife was sleeping around, which probably she was. I don't know that for certain, but that's it. That's it. So that's a mouthful. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me of that, Michelle. Thank you so very much for reminding me of that. All right, that's it. Can we call it a night now? I thank you also very much for joining me. It was lovely having you. See you again soon. We'll have a next time. We'll have good time then. All right. So, thank you all. View. Okay. All right. Let me see. Justice for Silvera, Justice for Melissa, Mr. Wilson Dog. Justice for Wilson Dog. I agree. Justice. Let's look at some of the thing. What you say? Justice Sykes always Lego people with light sentences. Why you saying that? Is that true? Can anybody else in the live back that up? Is that a thing? Is it true that Sykes Lego people with light sentences? The way I see him going after the gang members, them, I don't know if that is true. Well, I hope that he knows what he's doing on March 6th. Because we're not going to take that so lightly. All right. Thank you all for joining me. God bless you, everybody. All right. Keep yourself safe and keep the children safe. Good night.